my gorgeous, and a very happy Drugstore December to you. It is the last day of Drugstore December, and today is Jet's birthday. He's turning 6. I'll chat more at the end of the video, but today is a very chatty, laid back style of video. I am doing a full face of your favorites from 2022. A lot of these products I had not tried before doing this video, so I discovered some new ones today also. So if you just want to relax and hang out, I hope you'll enjoy this. I'm applying an eyeshadow primer before we get started here. The first product that was your favorite from 2022 comes from Cheryl Thompson. She said her favorite palette this past year was the LA Girl Sunkissed palette. Do you remember this one? I loved it too when it came out. 20 eyeshadows in this palette and a mixture of mattes, shimmers, excellent quality. Some of the best quality eyeshadows that I tried this past year. And so I am loving picking up this palette again. And I'm joined by Tilly, and my battery's about to die, so hang on a second. Hi. Okay, we didn't miss a beat there. So Tilly, we'll say hi to you real quick. Say hi. Say hi to the people. Hi to the people. You can drool on my face before I apply the makeup. That's perfectly fine. But the first shade I'm taking is this one from the bottom of the palette. Using that as my transition shade. Applying it directly in the crease. Just about as hard to do my makeup with a cat in my lap as it is a kid in my lap. A little bit easier, but still difficult. The only thing missing are the hands, you know, the hands that have to touch everything. These shimmers are just amazing. I absolutely love them. I'm taking this shade from the palette. I think I'm going to combine it up with this one. So these two together. So I'll apply the darker one first to the inner half of the lid. You know what? I'm going to take my finger. These apply really well with your finger if you just swipe them on. Yes. And then I'm going to take that lighter shade and apply it over the top. The next shade I'm taking is this one, and I will apply that to the outer third of the lid. Then I'm taking a tapered brush. This is one from Sigma. It's the E25, and I'm using this, which one? This shade from the palette. Notice I have not blended that dark brown, but I am going to use that eyeshadow to go over it and to blend it into the rest of the look. Kind of layering it over that and then blending it. To complete the eyes, I'm taking this dark brown from the bottom of the palette, and I'm going to use it as my eyeliner, and I'll also create a little bit of a wing with it too. And so the way I do my wing is I simply line it up to the outer edge of the eye, use the brush, this is the MAC 263 brush by the way, and I will just fill in the tail and connect it back to the lash line, and voila! Trust me, it took me years to make it look that easy, so if you don't get it the first time, take it from somebody who's been there. Keep practicing because it will come to you. Jet has become very interested in cooking and putting things together in the kitchen, and so he recently wanted me to teach him how to make a sandwich. And we were working on peanut butter and jelly not too long ago, and he was watching me as I was teaching him how to do it, and he tried it, and he started getting very frustrated with himself, and he was like, I can't do it. I can't do it as good as you, you know, and I don't, and he just was starting to doubt himself and be very down on himself. And I said, no. I said, you have to understand, Mommy's been doing this for a long time. I've had a lot of practice, and I had to teach him, you know, when we practice, we get good at things, but we can't do things the first time and expect to be an expert at them, you know. So I told him, you just have to keep going. You have to keep practicing, keep trying, and you'll get it. And that's with anything in life. So if you feel like you want to master a skill with makeup, make it a point to do it every single day. Try. And eventually it will click. I love this palette, so thank you for mentioning it, Cheryl. Another favorite from this past year comes from KT Makeup Vixen. She recommended the L'Oreal Telescopic Lift Mascara. This looks to be a new release from everything I could see, and having talked to the lady down at the Walgreens, she said they just got these in. But she said she loves this one because it makes her look like she's wearing false eyelashes without having to wear them, and she says she wears them every day. So that's a pretty amazing testimony to hear that you like them that much. She says if you ace the technique of the brush, you won't mind leaving the house without false lashes again. So we are going to try this little guy here. That is what the wand looks like up close. And funny enough, I bought a new pair of false lashes this morning when I was in Walmart from Salon Perfect, and I accidentally left them in my car. And my sitter took the kids to the park, so doggone it. I don't know if she'll be back in time for me to put them on for this video, but they looked really awesome. So we're gonna try this mascara anyway. Ooh. It is a wet formula. You can tell that right offhand when you're applying it. Let me read the instructions. Let me see if there's any instructions. There is a tutorial. So it's got a little scan code here on the back of the package. Let's see what this looks like.
Lift, side hooks to comb, up to 5 millimeters more visible length. Telescopic Lift Mascara by L'Oreal Paris. We're worth it.
All right, that told me nothing. Lift and load your lashes using the front hook bristles, applying from root to tip. It looks like you apply like this first, root to tip. And then it says use the side hook comb to separate your lashes for added volume. So go like this maybe. Okay, well, I can see that. Look at, oh my gosh. The curl did not hold because it's not waterproof, but I guarantee if I were to combine this, oh my gosh, if I were to combine this up with a waterproof mascara, this could be, oh, this could be gold. Look at this lash right here. That's crazy. Woohoo! That's good. I'm gonna keep playing around with this mascara and see if I can perfect the technique and then come back and talk about it more once I do get it. So many of you had mentioned the e.l.f.'s Wow Brow as being your favorite brow product of the year, and I agree with you. I loved this stuff. I don't know the shade that I am, because e.l.f. has this problem with putting their shade names on their products. My lights just turned out behind me. Anyway, but excellent quality. It fills all the sparse areas in so nicely. Look at that. It's great stuff. Another one of your recommended favorites from this past year comes from the Principessa. She had recommended the NYX Brow Glue. This stuff right here. I've used this a few times, and from what I can remember, it was really good. Mommy. Hi, pretty girl. And it holds the brows like really, it holds the brows in place really, really well. Hey, beautiful girl. Did you have fun? Mm-hmm. Oh, good.
What is this?
That is moisturizer.
Can I do it?
Not right now. Maybe later.
But I'm gonna be a mommy.
You're gonna be a mommy? Mm-hmm. You're gonna be an excellent mommy. I got the lashes. Okay, look at these. Aren't these beautiful? Oh, I was like, it's gonna be a shame if I can't put those on. So they're from Salon Perfect, the pre-permed. I don't know what style these are. Medium curl. But yeah, let's look see what those look like. Oh my gosh, I love these. Okay, so they are style number 671. If you're interested in them from Salon Perfect, you can find them in Walmart stores. The next product, let's see, who's next here? This comes from Mariah 1104. She said the Neutrogena Hydro Boost Hydrating Tint, specifically for dry skin, is her favorite find from 2022. She says it feels like nothing, but it evens out my skin tone. So I'm excited to try this one because I have been rediscovering Neutrogena products and thoroughly enjoying them. The shade that I picked up is the one called Natural Ivory, and it does have a doe foot applicator. Now it says on the container that it moisturizes and plumps skin for 24 hours. It'll be interesting to see how it does on me because I have more oily skin. Boy, right away as I'm blending it in, it's instantly correcting my skin tone. Wow, holy cow. But it looks like it's just blending right in. It's disappearing into my skin. I'll be doggone, that looks beautiful. Now, see? Okay. We're sleeping on Neutrogena here, people. The next favorite from 2022 comes from Gabinette, and she said she had two finds, the NYX Bare With Me Serum Concealer and then one of the Maybelline Vinyl Liquid Lipsticks, which we'll be talking about a little bit later. Yes, this stuff is amazing. I just recently, within the past 2 months or so, started picking this up and using it more. But you're right, this was one of my favorite finds too, and I forgot to mention it in my best of makeup video for this year. It's amazing stuff because you don't need much. A little drop is all you need, and it corrects everything under your eye, and it's very hydrating. You can feel the moisture properties in the concealer, and look at that. From Susie in the South, 1931, one of her favorites from 2022 was this one from Blvd. This is the Dollface Cream Blush, and I agree with you. This is a really amazing product. And it was one that I picked up on the recommendation of someone else here also when I had asked about which products to get for the Blvd video that I did. And I had used it several years ago when it first came out, really loved it. Didn't pick it up really that much after that, and then rediscovered it this year. And I mean, it's amazing, beautiful finish on the skin. It looks like skin. I applied too much to my skin, but you know, it's okay. I'm gonna say it again, amazing. The next product recommendation favorite from 2022 comes from user of 4KK4N9F, and she had recommended the Revlon PhotoReady blurring powder. She says this is high-end drugstore. And she says the Wet n Wild Photo Focus is cheaper, but Revlon has clearly changed their formula with this one. And I went to 3 different stores to try and find this one because I believe there was a rumor somewhere that Revlon is like going out of business or something like that. I don't know if there's any truth to that. Oh, wow. Oh, that's, yeah. Hello. Look at this. Look at this. Oh, wow. Boy, that is like the Wet n Wild one. I am noticing some very fine pearls. You're not going to be able to see this on camera. You have to really get up close to my skin to see it. But it's got this like luminous effect going on here where I've got tiny, they're very, very tiny like micro pearls that are mixed in, and if you really, really come in close to the powder and you study it up close, you can see them in the powder too. So it's adding this luminosity to my skin. I really don't think you're gonna be able to see it, but it's very beautiful in person. Like it makes the makeup look more realistic. It's not like flat against my face. Oh, that's gorgeous though. Great find there. I'm liking that. I am going to go back and add some of that L'Oreal mascara on my lower lashes. So good, so good. The other thing I forgot to mention about this mascara earlier is that it's one of the first that I've used that actually got the roots of my lashes. I don't know if you picked up on that when I was doing the application earlier, but my roots were black. The next favorite from 2022 comes from Miss Horse Dreamer. She said the L'Oreal Bronzer. The hype is true. She also recommended the L'Oreal Quads and then the Milani Plumping Gloss. So I like this one too this past year, and when I tested it in the pool, it hung in there. It was one of the few that I've ever tried that was sincerely waterproof. Did hold on. So if you're looking for a product like that, you would like this one. Couple of lip favorites from this past year. First one comes from Pigeoneer Toy. She said that she likes the Revlon Matte Balm. It's a balm and it feels very soothing, but it's matte, opaque, and full color in one swipe. So I was able to get the last one in my Walgreens. This one was in the shade, I believe it was like strawberry. Yes, fresh strawberry. So I wanted to test that on. This reminds me of something I used as a kid. That is really nice though. I like that a lot. And it added a hint of pink to my lips, but I can feel, oh wow, I'm gonna keep this in my car. This is good, thank you. I like that. I don't want to take that off, but I have to. I don't want to. The final product recommendation from 2022 that a lot of you had to recommend was the Maybelline Vinyl Ink, lipstick. And they came out with some new shades. I don't know if you've seen them recently in the stores, but they have a whole new lineup of shades. But this specific shade was recommended from Miss Dolce Encanto, and she had said she likes the shades Koi or Peachy. So I was able to find the one in Peachy. I do have another one from earlier this past year too, based off of someone else who had recommended them to me earlier. And when I tested them earlier this year too, really, really good. Gorgeous. That is a pretty color too, and it goes well with the eyes. Hey. So thank you so much to every one of you who submitted your favorites for possible inclusion in this video. I wish I could have tried all of them, but it's getting harder and harder to find makeup for videos. It really is. It's become very challenging to put together videos like this, unfortunately, because products are harder to find. So yeah, we'll just work with what we have though, and that's what I tried to do here today. But I thoroughly appreciate you, appreciate your support. Thank you so much for being here, for taking the time to watch. Like I had said in the beginning of the video, real briefly there, Jet turns 6 today. I can't believe it. So this video has been done in advance so that I have time to spend time with him today on his birthday, and we're planning to go to the farm. There's like a little farm where you can take the kids, and it's a sanctuary that rescues animals, and it's just such a great place for kids, teaches them how to take care of animals, and yeah, things like that. It's a really awesome little place. And then we're going to go to a park after that, and then we're going to have birthday and cake and all that stuff in the evening, and then possibly go out and do like a Christmas light walk-through display. They have those displays around us here where you could just walk through them. So we have a very big eventful day today planned. But I just want to say thank you for being here, and thoroughly hope that you enjoyed the videos this month. I only missed 2 days for the entire month, so that's, yeah, it was... And I'm getting ready for the Pantone color of the year. Did you see it for this year? It's this beautiful magenta color. So I'm putting together products right now for that video too. So that will be coming out first week of January, hopefully. But I'm wishing you a beautifully blessed new year. I look forward to seeing you in 2023. God bless you. May he prosper you. May his hand be upon you. I speak love, peace, and joy into you and into your home. And I look forward to seeing you again very soon. Have a beautiful weekend ahead.